The court in Makindye, chaired by Lieutenant General Andrew Gutti, handed down a 15-year sentence to 6 UPDF soldiers for trying to topple the government. The soldiers used to work with the former coordinator of intelligence services, General David Sejusa. They are Corporal Grace Nasasira, Corporal Godfrey Karuhanga, Frank Ninsima, Moses Nuwagaba, Abel Tunamasiko, and James Nayebari.
This court, considering the 3 years spent on remand, the fact that some of the convicts are first offenders, and the offences being of a serious nature, hereby sentence the accused person as follows. Account 1. All accused persons sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. Account 2. All accused persons sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. Sentences to run concurrently.
The soldiers' relatives broke down in tears. The prosecution presented evidence indicating that the soldiers attempted to recruit some of their colleagues in the Elite Special Forces Command to overthrow the government. They are accused of carrying out the activities between April and May 2013, but their lawyer says he will appeal against the judgment.
First of all, the General Court Martial failed to evaluate the evidence that was presented before it. For that reason, it arrived at a wrong conviction and sentence. Okay? Now, that disregard of the mountain of evidence that was before it, and the contradictions by the prosecution, and the hearsay evidence, I was told by so-and-so, I heard from so-and-so, that the disregard of that inconsistencies and the defective evidence that was presented by prosecution is the basis for our appeal.
In 2013, General Sejusa authored a document about an alleged plan to assassinate senior military officers whom he claimed were opposed to a scheme to have the president's son, Major General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, succeed him. Sejusa later fled the country to the UK. He returned a year later and was in and out of court until May this year, when the High Court ordered the government to compensate him for refusing to retire him from the army.